Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Zielonka? Whatever. Episode 2 of Farming Simulator, the first pilot series for the game. You are joining us, well, pretty much exactly where we left off. We have... ooh, hold on. Nearly got into a ditch there. We've harvested the canola in our first field, and now we need to lime and fertilize our field. So we're driving to the store to have a look at what's in stock, see if there's anything affordable. Might be that you have to just get one spreader for both and have to cycle between the fertilizer and the lime. Ideally, I mean that's probably not a good idea. You know, you have to clean the thing out every time. So 2 would be better. But we'll see what's available. Let's see what sort of prices we're working with. Spreaders. So this is fertilizer. Not cheap, is it? Interesting. Ah, here we go. See, that's probably something worth going for. That only does fertilizer. This does both fertilizer and lime. Might get this for lime. This is going to be the one we're going to have to go for because it's the only one that does the lime there. Apart from that, which is way out of our price range. I may end up getting that smaller one for the fertilizer as well. Oh yeah. That looks quite nice. Black and yellow. Buy that. What was that? 5,000 litres. So we'll go with lime first. What am I looking? What am I doing? Why am I stupid? Lime. Haha. So that's 2,000 litres. We'll just get 2 of these for now. Won't fill up the trailer, but I really don't want to have to drag these bags back. I could get a front loader for the tractor, make things a bit simpler. Hit everything. Alright, what's the there we go. We are filling with lime. Yeah, so the field needs a little bit of lime. I think it needs more fertilizer. That's more of a, I think it was yellow, orange for lime and then red for nitrogen. So at least I hope that's the right way around. And I hope that means what I think it means, because at the moment I'm just sort of going off what I remember from other people's videos rather than actually learning what everything is myself. I should know these things because I studied environmental science at university for a little bit. I did specialise in immunology, so not really my specialism, but I definitely learned about these things, you know, soil health and all that jazz. Where am I going? I'm at my field. Oh no. I'm not good at this. Oh no. There we go. That'll do. Right, activate automatic application rate. Do I want the gauge wheel up or down? I have no idea. I'm going to put it down. Open slider. Okay, so I'm not lined up. That didn't work, did it? Off to a bad start. Okay. Close the slider. Lower the wheel. Aha! We're working. We're working. See, in the map in the bottom left, we're on yellow, so we don't need a massive amount of lime. It is dropping it at a pretty accelerated rate. Beautiful. We are going through this very quickly. Yeah, God, the lime goes down quick, doesn't it? I know the fertilizer is a little bit more sparing. Yeah, you see in the map, there's not a massive amount of lime that is needed, but I want to have it optimum, really, for our next harvest. And if we just get this done now, get it done out of the way, it's just one thing that we don't need to worry about. We can do some contracts maybe then. And then we'll see with the fertilizer. I think what I'll do is I'll get the other spreader because it's much smaller, yes, but it means I don't need to keep swapping equipment. I don't need to keep swapping what's in this equipment. Okay, maybe I'll finish this off sped up. Maybe I have to sit through my ramblings, and I'll bring you back once we're done, when we're moving on to the fertilizing. Oh, okay. Can you tell that I don't have a driving license? Well, for cars anyway. I'm far more comfortable on two wheels, as you can tell. And there we have it. Turned everything off there for a moment to grab a screenshot and then had to turn, so a little bit flustered, if I'm being honest. Just finish that corner off. Oh, sorry, driving through your crops. Oh, I'm very sorry. It's a job well done. Wasn't have to learn reversing. It wasn't a vital thing that we needed to do, the lime. Jesus, I'm bad at this. Nope, that's the wrong way. Give me a sec. Okay, just because I'm talking and trying to do something at the same time, I'm not good at reversing anyway. I'm trying to do it while giving commentary, which I'm also not very good at. So everything just falls apart, I'm afraid. I can do one thing or the other, but not both. Yeah, I went to take a screenshot. You can't really turn all the HUD off on Farming Simulator like you can do with Planet Zoo or Art. So I'm going to have to do a bit of magic with these screenshots to get some nice thumbnails. But that's fine. I've been learning editing and video editing, photo editing. Ooh, check out my new Instagram that I've just set up. I sound like such an old man when I say stuff like that. Check out my Instagram for this channel. I've got my own personal one, but this one is just for this channel. I'm going to post screenshots of things that I'm doing, things that are coming up, just things that look cool. And then, you know, I've been getting into a bit of photography as well. Just enjoying, you know, I got myself a new camera and going out to wildlife places, taking pictures of the animals, things that just I like, you know. Put it as my bio, as a collection of things that I like. So it's not going to be like a specific, you know, just funneling people to this channel. I actually want to have it as a place for my creative stuff. Is this a solid fertilizer spreader? I would assume that it is. Yeah. I think so. I'm gonna pretend that I know. Yeah, so that's liquid fertilizer. It's got a different icon. So, solid fertilizer. Just one for now. That should do. Pretty sure this has a decent spread. Oh, should I get a front loader as well? Just take that with me. Let's have a look. This is the one that I've got. Orange to match the tractor. Yes. Yes, orange and black. I hope that's the right size. Combinations. Pallet fork. Go with the pallet fork for now. Then we can take that bag back. We don't have to keep coming back to the shop to refill. Although, based on other people's videos, I don't know. That's a different orange. That's irritating. Come on. There we go. Get there in the end. Yeah, just remember the controls for this. Ooh, why is that a different orange? Jesus! I've messed that up. Hold on. Tell you what, you might not be able to tell because the way that it's, you know, you just can't see what my hands are doing. The difference in time between when I'm hitting the brake and it actually slowing down or actually stopping, it's ridiculous. This tractor does not like to stop. I'm sorry if my commentary is very broken and seems to never go anywhere. That's the way my brain works. Which is not a great endorsement of my brain, but it is what it is. Should probably drop this bag off first, so I don't end up rolling the tractor when I try and turn around. And then I'll time lapse the fertilizing. Ooh, well, I nearly dropped it already. I just said I don't want to drop it and then nearly dropped it straight away. I'm not smart. I am not smart. Okay. We'll leave this right about. Okay, this thing, you press it a little bit and it goes way too far. Okay. Need the front loader on, but I'm just going to leave it there for now. We'll Let's see how wide this does. Okay, nice. Don't need to do too many laps, actually. I'll line this up first, so that we're not wasting too much. And we're off. Okay, so I'll get this done and then I'll bring you back and we'll see what we're going to do next. Look at all that red turn to green. Isn't it beautiful? Okay. Let's have a look at the field. pH great, nitrogen perfect. Perfect. Okay, some okay in there. Good, okay. There's a strip over here that for some reason it didn't update on the map. Yeah, nitrogen bad. Just a little arrow, which I might have to do maybe next month if it lets me. I don't know why it didn't. I went over it twice and it didn't work. That actually took a lot more. Orange looks fine there. Maybe it's just the lighting. Took a lot more fertilizer than I anticipated. This feels like an okay sized field. It's not massive. Maybe that's normal. Maybe it just really needed the nitrogen, so it took a lot of fertilizer. Because it does... It's supposed to change the amount that it drops based on need, so... Perhaps if it was like an orange need, it would have used less. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see when we do the next one. Let's have a look. Now... I'm going to work out what my plan is for this field. So we've just taken canola out. Canola I know is a good one price-wise. Soybeans are also good. Just wondering whether to put a wheat or barley in September. Because I could harvest that, you know, June, July, and then put in another canola August, September. That could work. Yeah, I think next month we'll go with wheat then. The next one. Let's have a quick look at what seeders we got. Oh, I'll need to cultivate as well. We have a good selection of cheap, well, affordable cultivators, so that's not going to be an issue. Seeders. Okay, we've got these John Deere seeders, which I think are going to be the best option. Okay, so I'm probably going to go with the 5.2. I'm not going to buy it just yet. Oh, you can have side attachers to have more than one of this. That's interesting. I'm not going to do that. But this is probably what we're going to get next episode to do the seeding. And then just planning ahead. Okay, there's an affordable weeder if that becomes an issue. We've also got these rollers which are cheap, which is fine. They're not very wide, but seeing as we're only working with one field, it's not going to be an issue. $5.30. I tell you what, we're gonna end it there. We're gonna return next time with a new day. We'll cultivate our field and plant it with wheat. And then we'll see about contracts, because there's bound to be other harvesting or maybe even cultivating. Cultivating's a nice one to do. Yeah, but we'll end it there. Hope you've enjoyed watching. Not a lot has happened, really. We've just done a bit of spraying, but with this series, it's sort of a chill one that we can just flow through at a nice steady pace. I'm not rushing anything with this. I just want to get the most out of this game and out of this farm before we move on to the Highlands in November. So, hope you've enjoyed watching it. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one.